Hello, everyone. I'm Tanya Rivero. Thank you for joining us. President Trump is striking back at former attorney Michael Cohen's claims that the president knew about a 2016 meeting at Trump Tower in which Russians offered members of his campaign damaging information on Hillary Clinton. In a tweet this morning, the president writes, "I did not know of the meeting with my son, Don Jr. Sounds to me like someone is trying to make up stories in order to get himself out of an unrelated jam." Cohen says he is ready to cooperate with special counsel Robert Mueller, but there are questions about what kind of evidence he has. The meeting in question took place ahead of the 2016 election. Donald Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, and then campaign chairman Paul Manafort met with a Russian lawyer and others. Trump Jr.'s initial explanation for the meeting turned out to be false. He has told Senate investigators his father had no prior knowledge of the meeting. CBS News Washington correspondent Paula Reed has been covering this story and joins me now from the White House. Hi, Paula. Now, the president doubled down today in saying that he did not know anything about this meeting. Cohen, of course, refutes that. But does he have any evidence to back up his version of events?
It does not appear that he does have any sort of hard evidence, any emails or letters or recordings to back up this claim. But this is truly remarkable, Tanya. I mean, here you have him making this public break with the president, effectively confirming that he is willing to flip on his most famous client. And Cohen has serious credibility issues here because he is currently under criminal investigation up in New York. The Justice Department is investigating his various business practices, and he's offering up this information on the president in exchange for possibly getting some leniency in that case. But it's unclear whether or not the special counsel is actually going to buy what Cohen is trying to sell here, because we know the special counsel has passed off the entire Cohen portfolio to a U.S. attorney in New York. I think that raises significant questions about whether or not special counsel actually considers Cohen a viable witness.
Right. You make a good point about whether they want to buy what he's selling, because we've seen Cohen's team mount a very public offensive in recent days and weeks. Why is he going public now? And what is the strategy behind hashing this out in the media?
Well, it's been truly remarkable over the past few weeks. It's been really surprising, having covered this for many months, to watch this shift, to watch Cohen going from being sort of quiet and stoic, keeping his cards close to his vest, to this public break with the president. He has hired an attorney who is most famous for representing the Clintons through their various scandals. He is now leaking evidence to the president's least favorite news outlet, CNN. And here you have this sort of confirmation that he is willing to flip. It's this real stark contrast, this real quick switch that he has done, but it's not clear whether or not this is the best strategy. Cohen is in very real legal danger for his own business practices. I've spoken with sources close to him who confirm he does expect to be charged. He is likely facing jail time. His only way to get out of jail time is to offer something to the feds of value in another case. But this is not the traditional way you go about that. Mueller is very press shy. He does not like to do things in the public arena. So going about it this way, really questionable whether or not this is the best strategy if your goal is to get leniency.
And does seem to smack just a little bit of desperation. Now, if somehow evidence were to appear that corroborates Cohen's claim, would that be a big problem for the president?
Well, possibly for the president, but most immediately for his son. I'm looking here at a transcript. Our Donald Trump Jr. testified before Congress that his father did not know about this Trump Tower meeting. So if there was hard evidence to suggest that he lied, he could potentially be vulnerable for perjury. There's also going to be questions for Cohen, though, legal consequences for him, because even if he was to present evidence, he didn't mention any of this when he was testifying before Congress. I'm looking here at his testimony as well. He didn't bring this up, so I think there'd be a lot of questions if he was to become a witness in the special counsel probe. It would be pretty easy to undercut his credibility based on the fact that he failed to bring this up in the past. In terms of any legal consequences for the president, I think a lot of that is speculative right now because we really don't know what other pieces of the puzzle Mueller has.
Sure. There's a pretty big he said going on right now, though. Paula Reed, thank you.